Hi, good afternoon, guys. So we've spent most of the day talking about AI, data, the future of marketing. Uh, I think it's kind of makes sense that we now talk about where it all comes together for the consumer uh, on their feeds, on their scrolls, in their 15 seconds of attention span that they have. Social commerce is growing in a big way, and we clearly are expecting lots from it. But to start with, my question to you would be: is it a lot of hype or is there traction?
Both. So yes, there is a lot of hype. So when it comes to social commerce, there are three layers which are very important. One is the layer. First layer will be the attention layer, which you just spoke. So all these creators, what their objective is to create attention, right? Second layer will be the intent layer. Okay, where is the attention? I mean the content matching the intent of the consumer. And the third layer would be the infrastructure layer, which is where most of the brands are missing, because if I don't have a customized journey to follow up with people who have engaged with their intent for the content, then the whole journey is broken. So then there's a difference between what is virality and what is vanity, right? And therefore, how do you differentiate? Okay, how much of that has a good velocity for your brand from conversion point of view, which is important for a social commerce point of view.
So, Kumaresh, my question to you is: you work with creators daily, and has the creator's role fundamentally shifted from content maker to commerce driver? And are creators fundamentally comfortable, acting as salespeople?
Uh, yeah, quite interesting. I'll tell you with an example. We had ourselves built an e-commerce app. 4 years down the line, we sold it to Flipkart, and since then we had given them around 1 lakh creators for their own e-commerce. Creators are most importantly not acting as a salespeople. They are acting as a place where their followers can discover product. Me as a creator, I might create awareness content where there are certain set of creators who are creating discovery content where I can find valuable products, say it be in fashion, in electronics, in multiple categories. So creator don't those type of creators who are driving sales via commerce, they are not acting as sales people. So but yeah, they're helping in a very peculiar way. There's a type of content specifically they're letting people to discover content where the intent is discovery of that specific product via content, not awareness, not storytelling. Those people are driving commerce, and they're big in numbers. It's one of the most tangible ways to use creator economy, which is growing. If you consider the origin of creator economy in China, to be very precise, it's coming to India, it's coming to the West as well. And in the coming times, just won't be a short form, but live commerce will also be a part of it. It's gonna boom in some time.
Sally, personalization at one point in time used to mean, hi and then first name in an email. That's what made marketers happy at some point in time. What does personalization now look to you when your medium is a 15-second reel and that has to work for lakhs of people?
So right now I feel authenticity really matters. That's it. If you are not putting in a little bit touch of yourself, then someone else as an audience, putting yourself also in the shoes of a consumer, they very well know that this is automated or not. So if it's an email or it's a reel, you sort of have to put a touch of yourself in it, putting in research and making it also personalized is authenticity and consistency. These two are really needed. Yeah.
And do you think hyper personalization is even possible at scale in a video format?
Yeah, so people focus on polishing way too much. That can also, sort of take you 2 steps back. But along with that, if you are being authentic and not putting in way too much of overthinking, we keep on overthinking even one video. We keep on overthinking, is it right or not? but it is all put down to the few seconds, the starting stage, the 3 to 5 seconds what you have put as a hook, that really matters. Yeah.
Pallavi, from a brand's campaign measurement perspective, how do you balance the need for personalized content with the reality of budgets and timelines?
Um, so now, past 3-4 years, we've seen a lot of content that are personalized. So personalized means not just giving a lot of information, but it's tailoring to what the consumers need. As my fellow panelists said, authenticity is really important. So we have to be really authentic to deliver what kind of message rather than bombarding everything to the customers. And once again, if you can repeat the question.
So my question to you was, how do you balance the need for creating personalized video content versus the reality and constraint of budgets and timelines?
Okay. Firstly, understanding what the consumer needs and then tailoring the content is really the crux of what we have to look at as a brand. And the second part was?
How do you manage it against the constraints of budget and timelines?
So, budget and timelines, I think, timeline shouldn't be the ultimate goal on pushing the content. It really has to be what the consumers are looking at and what we are delivering. Is it really authentic or is it really just pushing the content?
So my question to you would be, is Instagram or YouTube shopping actually converting, or even there it's still discovery, like he mentioned in the case of creators? Or do you think Instagram, YouTube commerce is converting?
Yeah, so he rightly mentioned it depends on the intent of the creator, right? So if it is just to create an interest, that is one part of a content. Okay, if you want to create an intent, right, there's a different part of a content. But yes, it is leading to conversions. So discovery is the first step. Second is the intent. And if you match your content to the intent, that's where the commerce happens.
Kumlesh, how do creators strike that sweet spot between authenticity, as you mentioned, and commerce? Because at the end of the day, if not marketeers, their boards are seeking from the CMOs what is the ROI that has driven as an exercise from this activity.
Yeah.
So how do you get creators to not lose their authenticity and yet strike that fine balance with commerce?
I'll be very straight. I mean, authenticity is being the same at a scale. When you started with a content creation journey and you are at 1,000 followers, the day you reach, say, 500,000 followers, if you are the same thing, delivering the same thing what you started your content for the audience, and you are being honest to that, you are authentic. Creators who are, we have seen in the last years, there are people who are driving 3 lakhs rupees, 4 lakh rupees, 5 lakh rupees of sales from their Instagram account who is having 200,000 followers. They are the same people who were yet doing the content creation when they began, for letting people discover right shopping items, right electronics, right, and they're still at that point. They're performing. So authenticity, as a creator, you have to decide when you are creating your content journey, that what kind of creator I have to be a storytelling mom creator or a good fashion creator who let my followers to pick the products. They are, and it converts. It really converts. And we have people who are driving lakhs and lakhs of sales. We have, yeah.
Can I add something?
Sure.
So while authenticity is important from the creator point of view, I feel the context is more important here. So authenticity will create trust, right? Now there's a journey between trust to transaction, right? Now if you don't map that journey properly and don't walk that path, then it does not make sense. So that trust to transaction journey is very, very important from conversion point of view, from commerce point of view.
Salim, my question to you would be, when a client comes to you and says, I want to do video commerce, what is the first question you would, ask them, and what do you think are the common mistakes brands make when they want to indulge in social commerce or video commerce?
So the objective really matters. Firstly, that are you trying to, obviously the sales is the main thing at the end. but sometimes the brand is like, okay, usne ye kiya, the other brand is doing this, and even I want the same thing, can you just get that for me done? So I need to really understand the client's perspective, then I can make a plan of action and direct a video for it, rather than just looking at references, inspiration and all of it. It really matters getting the client and yourself and the production team to the same page. That really, can you just, anything else was in the question?
No,
Can you repeat?
I mean,
Yeah, I think that's it, yeah.
Maybe I can add to that.
Yeah.
So as she said, the objective really is important of what the client wants, or what exactly the message should be to the audience. And also, if somebody comes to me with a video, to be delivered, I firstly see the 3-second rule. So the attention span of the audience is very limited. So what message do we give should be in the 3 seconds. If it's not there in the 3 seconds, then the chances of losing the customer is more. So the exact message should be tailored in such a way that it should be initially delivered in the video. And also, what we observed in the video content is a lot of the people, they browse the videos without the sound. So what I would do as a marketer is I would enable the captions in the video, so that anybody who scrolls through the video can at least read the caption and consume the content.
well, I think Kumresh spoke about China. So social commerce or video commerce has exploded in China, and what somehow it's not yet been cracked in India. What do you think? Is it a matter of time, or fundamentally Indians are different? It's not going to be that easy here.
Um, I still feel the video content in India is also pretty much picking up, not as compared to China. What we do is we try to touch a consumer's emotional aspect. So our videos are mainly emotional, or very sensitive in nature, while the videos in China are very direct to marketing. So I feel that videos that we are producing is also good enough, but not as in terms of volume. We produce less videos, but it's mainly emotional driven, or it has a very deep kind of message in the video. To answer your question.
I want to add something
Yes,
to
please.
it. Yeah, yeah. In India, one thing we think that people here, we are more of emotional ground, as she also mentioned. China as an economy is transaction economy, essentially. In India, what wins emotions plus distribution. We are not able to crack video commerce as of China back there, because I think, and as from experience, is because we as people of India, we are more on emotional side of it, plus there's one part of distributional side of it. If we are able to distribute the same way of content consumption, which is happening, just started. If you see the platforms like Wishlink, Amazon Creator Program, even platforms like Myntra, Flipkart, they have started doing it, and it's picking up now pretty much.
So as someone in the influencer space, what do you think is going to fundamentally change in the next 2 to 3 years? And what should therefore brands be preparing for starting now?
In the next 2 to 3 years, number of influencers is going to blast, just explode. And it won't be just an awareness metric, it will be very ROI driven, transactional metric, like how we do the media planning of our OH, TV, outdoors and all. That kind of media planning. Number of influencers is going to get, everything going to get standardized in the coming years. Very much standardized, because number of influencers is going way too much. 2 years back, you might look to drop a particular influencer, but 2 years later down the line, you will be able to drop an influencer, because the options will be way too much. Hence, standardization is going to come, and it will be more of a planning sort of, not a emotional awareness vanity like that.
Can I add
Yes,
to
please.
what? Also, I think now we are going in that era of personalization. Everything is getting personalized. Like if you see the OTT platform, Netflix, Amazon, they are using deep learning to understand the customer's behavior and giving us only the tailored content. If suppose my browsing history says I'm watching only crime series, then my personalized list will give those suggestions. So I mean, the conversion rate and my list, the chances of me clicking to another series will be more. So we are going into the era of personalization more, I feel.
Since the theme of the day is AI, AI generated content, AI avatars, AI created videos, personalized videos at scale. Is this going to be the future of video commerce in India, or does that completely destroy the whole idea of authenticity as far as creators go?
Uh, so the answer is a mix of both. Right now, yes, AI is disrupting everything. So reels are not disruptive, creators are not disruptive, AI is disruptive, right? How we use AI in the use cases, that's going to change. I feel in next 2-3 years, what's going to happen is in a creator economy, in the creator funnel, there will be an AI behind that, which will analyze the intent whom you're serving that content to, and in real time, it will pass on that kind of a content. So that's going to be customization, personalization at scale. So it's not about just saying, hey Vishal with your first name, that's not personalization at all. For me, personalization, companies, brands are going to crack it is going to be how I personalize each and everybody's individual journey. Instead of just saying, hey Vishal, I know everything about you, that's not personalization. I'm just, using a mass data with your name. If I say Vishal, I know how you interacted with us, for what context and what intent, and therefore I'm personalizing the further conversation with you. That's going to be the journey of personalization where AI is going to play a big role.
If I have to, conclude our session with a question to each of you, a quick one. Reels or YouTube Shorts, where's the commerce happening?
Reels.
And why would you say that?
Because we are it's an attention economy which we are targeting, right? And a lot of people are hooked on to that. And if you are able to stop the scroll because of your content, the chances of them then coming to conversions with the intent and with remarketing is much higher. So therefore, reels.
My question to you is, one mega influencer or 10 micro influencers? If you had to make a choice, where would you put 10 lakhs?
10 micro.
10 micro influencers. And why would that be?
This helps me build that authenticity.
Okay.
Yeah.
My question to you would be, one metric every brand should track in social commerce, but don't.
It depends actually. One, performance marketing is important. Actually, all of it is very smartly how you use it at the end.
But still, if you had to name one metric that you think must be tracked.
I think it's just the insights and brand to brand. I can't pin it out really right now.
And when do you think, Pallavi, will social commerce in India truly arrive like it has in China?
I think it depends on country to country. Maybe for us it is already arrived because we are doing a lot of content and you can see a lot of influencers pushing a lot of content. So I feel we have arrived in that social digital space with a lot of content, lot of new AI driven content. So I feel we are there.
Okay. That's it. Thank you so much from our side. Any questions for the panelists here?
Thank you so much.